back now. So I'll just start again. So no Genesis wallet for Hyper.
Correct. Yep. And also no burn pool. So it's going to be 38% staking, 62% buy and burn.
Why?
Because it's better. Because the burn pool is designed for TitanX, and everything ideally should be built on TitanX, because TitanX also creates the value for Hyper. So the more it's built on TitanX, the more valuable Hyper becomes as a result of it. Because TitanX is the foundation. Because if you build stuff on top of Hyper, yes, it's cool, and in theory it adds more value to TitanX, but it's actually better to just base it off the source from game theory.
Okay. I like that. So no burn pool. You're still incentivizing people to build on the foundation, which is TitanX.
Yes, and Hyper will also have proof of burn 2.0 functions. So you're going to be able to burn miners, burn stakes, burn liquid Hyper. So people can also build on top of Hyper the exact same way as TitanX. There's also going to be builder rewards up to 8%. Like that will all still exist, just no burn pool.
Got it. What about lessons that you learned from staking? Is there anything that we might see done differently in the... Okay.
Less staking pools, higher staking payouts, because it holds the price up. That's a big thing I've noticed.
Less staking pools, like less frequency of payouts. Is that what is meant, or
no? Less pools. So on TitanX, you have 5 pools: 8, 28, 90.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
369, 888. It's going to be only 2, which means they build a lot bigger.
Okay, so they build longer and bigger between payouts. I'm guessing if you were going to disclose that information, you would have told me at this point. So is it 50 days, 100 days, and then like 369, or and maybe you don't want to disclose, but I'm going to ask anyway. Do you have an idea of the dates?
Yeah, it should be different than TitanX. So we're probably going to do 33 days, rolling 33 days, and rolling 369.
30,
so only 2.
33 doesn't add up to 8.
Why, 33 is the influence master number.
Gosh. So you're thinking 33 days and 369. So something similar. So the 369 will be similar to TitanX, but the 33 will be just a touch over a month. So not even once a month, there'd be 11 payouts per year. Okay, so it gives it a longer period of time to build up, which also, from a mining standpoint, it's going to, so that way people are doing not necessarily these 7-day miners, shorter term stuff, could push out mining farther as well. Interesting.
Oh, and also you're going to be able to 350 days instead of 280.
Oh, for miners. Okay, so long-term miners are pushed out as well. 350 adds up to 8. I see what just happened there. I'm paying attention to your new numerology. Okay. 3 plus 5 plus 0 is 8. Okay. What was the thought process there?
It's cool because the formula, how do you say it? It includes the daily reduction. So the daily reduction is going to be a little bit slower on Hyper. Instead of dropping by 0.35% a day, it's only going to drop by 0.28 because TitanX itself is going to be extremely volatile. So that's going to drop. The TitanX price to create a miner is going to stay the same. So the only thing that drops is the amount of Hyper that you're getting per miner.
Okay.
And the longer out you go, it adopts whatever the Hyper per day is of that day in the future. So longer miners, it's not like they get more. They get more, but they don't lock in the amount they get per day. It reduces together with the daily reduction. So it's the same thing as TitanX.
Okay. But so one question straight away, why not build in the additional scarcity of raising the cost on every day as well?
Because, okay,
I just said it. I know the answer, but go on.
Yeah. The crazy thing is anything built on top of TitanX adopts TitanX's scarcity. So TitanX becomes a lot harder to create every day. It costs more Ethereum. The Ethereum price moves up. You get less TitanX.
Yeah.
Which means all the protocols adopt the scarcity effect that Titan creates through the daily update.
Yeah.
So you'll get less Hyper, and at the same time, you get less TitanX. So it's like an exponential reduction.
Yeah, that makes more sense. The scarcity is built into the foundation, which is TitanX. So you don't need to build that into Hyper because it's already existing. It's harder to get TitanX every day. So that makes sense. So, okay, so that's a couple of changes there. So miners term is longer. T-rank bonus is predictable, and staking pools are less often. Less frequency, I should say, 33 and 369. We don't have a white paper yet, so subject to change. I do want to make everybody aware of that.